Okay. There we go. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So from the beginning.
So, Max, I went to Lake Forest College in Illinois. I majored in economics and Asian studies. I lived in China for a couple years. One during college and one right after, where I taught English. And then I came back. I worked for a Chinese family for a year. That was entertaining.
What were you doing for the Chinese?
I was like, they're like,
I was like, on this railroad?
I was like their assistant and sort of like translator. And
Houseboy.
yeah, houseboy.
Broke bear.
Took their kids to and from school, like, basically everything. Yeah, I did not cook. Yeah, it was pretty thoroughly assisted.
This is my uniform.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I went to the Monterey Institute for a couple of years. I majored in translation and interpretation, and got an internship in Geneva, where Anna and I lived for a year. She got her graduate degree there. And we've been back for just under a year now. We're actually engaged.
Oh!
Is there a ring?
There's no ring yet, it's in the mail.
Yeah, cereal box. That's what you told her, right?
You're on the first one. It was one of those you put a quarter in.
You got lost in the mail, babe.
Maybe next year?
Congrats, you guys.
You have a date?
June-ish? 25th-ish?
Don't expect
They're gonna be
you,
shut
right?
That means you're not in
6 years from now, Chris. Don't worry about it.
Alright, we'll talk about it.
You haven't heard the date. You haven't heard it.
What else has happened? I'm working as a translator for the World Intellectual Property Organization. They do patents and they're like a part of the UN.
That's awesome.
I translate Russian and Chinese to English. And I sit at home all day. I don't have a car. I'm saving up.
I'll give you a ride up here.
Living in Salinas right now with Anna's mom. But free. Always good. That's about it.
Awesome.
Well done,
That's
Max.
awesome.
Congratulations. Eva?
Alright, I'm Eva. As you might all know.
Are we gonna have Anna go real quick?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Anna.
Anna.
Eva can.
Okay.
Anna.
Yeah.
Okay, Anna, go.
Max pretty much stole my thunder.
Oh.
He told told the story of my life since high school. Yes, so I am an honorary member now.
Yes.
Of the class of 05, but I'm in fact class of 06. Dreading my reunion next year.
No. Why?
Because I filmed my video as a threesome.
What?
Ooh.
It's
Los Angeles kids like that.
Just more phrasing.
What? I'm coming next year. I'm an honorary member of
Cuban centipede.
That's no, it was Stephanie, Maria, and myself.
I'm in.
Okay. Anyway,
None of us have grown up.
yeah, so I went to UC Santa Cruz and got my degree in psychology. I did not like that, so I went and traveled around Europe and like picked olives and random stuff, and then became a waitress for a couple years, and then I moved to Switzerland with Max and got my master's there in human resources, and so that's what I'm doing now. I work for Granite Construction in Watsonville. I drive there every day, and Max gets to stay home. And as he said, we're getting married next year. So.
I'm Eva. I studied interior design at RIT in Rochester, New York.
Nice.
And then like the economy, and no one was building anything. So then I came to manage a yarn store in Portland, Oregon. It was actually really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And I learned a lot about handcraft and knitting and management and people and stuff like that. What's that? What?
It's quite a yarn.
I'm still gonna boo you.
Boo Max.
It's my fault.
Okay, and then I moved to Portland, Maine after living in Portland, Oregon, and I work as a buyer at a sort of specialty housewares and food store. So I'm the food buyer for the 5 stores in the New England area. I buy things like spices and honey and like sort of unique kind of ingredients. And
Yarn.
I try not to buy any more yarn because I have like a lifetime supply of yarn now. I'm like a yarn lady. I have 2 cats. I have a husband. I have a lot of yarn. Life is pretty good. Love living in Maine. Like being near the ocean. All is well. Yeah. Ellen Cohan.
Yes.
Ellen.
Sure, I'm class of 06. I live up in San Francisco in the Mission, so hot right now. And, just saying, we were all thinking it, okay? And I went to school at Oberlin in Ohio in creative writing, which is an extremely employable degree. Climbing, that's right. Well, you know what? She made her own success. Yeah, right. Out of like the thousands of creative writing majors out there. So I actually work for a magazine now with the Commonwealth Club. I don't know if you guys know them. If you don't, I can explain it later. They're like a public forum. But yeah, so I'm an editor, and let's see. I've been divorced twice now. Everyone's like, we believe it. I am single. Just the plug, if anyone knows anyone in San Francisco. Here's the thing about single people, we just want to get together. So that's about it. Yep. And actually, I'm really glad that it wasn't our year because we actually all had weed snickerdoodles before our videos.
No.
And I don't remember what I said, but I remember that like kind of brick in your gut when you're like, I've done a bad thing. And like that's kind of how I felt, like kind of getting up, you know, like okay, I'm walking away. Yeah. Just like whatever happened in there, nobody wants to see that. So next year, everyone. Next year.
Who supplied snickerdoodles? That's what I want to know.
Of course Digitaldi. Of course.
Okay, Marie, honorary York.
I'm Marie. I took the bus to York every day. I went to Santa Catalina, and then I went back to York every day before I went home. So,
Basically went there.
yeah, I basically went there. So.
Twice a
Every
day.
day.
We only went once a day.
A lot of people thought Laura and I were sisters.
Wait, you're not?
Wait.
Still
Your sisters, right?
Some people ask twin sisters.
Twin sisters.
Yeah.
I went to Mount Holyoke College and Dartmouth College and physics and electrical engineering. I now work in health IT and I do a very, very specific part of that. And I just changed jobs to a late stage startup that does genetic screening. So all of you who are new couples, want to talk to me?
And who's this guy next to you?
And I'm getting married this year. In 30 days.
Yeah.
So now with no
Am I going now?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ian. I will shortly be her arm candy. I've met a few of you. You seem like a nice bunch.
You learned a lot about us.
Yes, I know some of you very well now.
Whoa.
I hit airplanes with hammers. That's mostly what I spend my time doing.
Very cool.
It's like an engineering.
From good to Donkey Kong.
They'll call me. They'll call me.
I got a picture for you guys.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Taylor Esquire.
Well, my name's Taylor, and I am single. I went to USC for college, spent a year working in a hotel, and afterwards I spent a few years in Michigan State where I found my calling, where I wanted to be an attorney. And right now I'm currently a fledgling volunteer attorney with the LA City Attorney's Office after spending a few amazing years with the LA DA's office, and found my calling, and I just try to make, I guess, a difference in the lives of others, and try to, put the bullies away, and try to, I guess, try to make, I guess, a difference in the lives of others, I guess. Make lives better. That's basically it. So that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's your future political speech. Okay, Alex.
I'm Alex. I went to Cal Poly in my undergrad and studied the printing industry, despite what everyone said.
They were wrong.
They were wrong, motherfucker. So I now work for a company that sells to basically the people who print all of the packaging in your grocery store, and I spend about 75% of my time on the road helping our customers, putting in new equipment and new software, all that kind of stuff, and then fixing it when it breaks. And last year I moved to Denver, so I've been having fun in Colorado. Mile High City.
Right on.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Merrick.
Hey, I'm Merrick. Merrick Dorman. Much to the confusion and consternation of some, I kept my last name.
In Texas.
Yeah, we get a lot of interesting. People come up with the most interesting way to address our mail. My favorite is Mr. David Fenton and Merrick. Anyway,
that lady that lives there.
Yeah.
His mistress.
I feel like I have clearly sorted myself a little bit since high school, which is. God. I think I started myself sometime after my sophomore year of college. I went to Knox College in Galesburg, Illinois. I'm sure you've heard of it. I moved home for a year after college, lived at home with my parents, which wasn't so bad. But I was working at the same place as my father, the credit union, and everyone thought he was favoring me. I just didn't communicate anyway. It was awful. So my friend at the time was like, "Life's too short. Move to Houston with me," and I said, "Fuck it all!" And was unemployed for 6 months trying to find a job in Houston in 2010. Yeah, it was fun. Finally got a job through Craigslist. I found the one legit Craigslist ad. Worked for a commercial aerospace company doing their, started with doing, fulfillment for their Name a Star for Someone line. And they're like, "Oh, here, figure out marketing for Twitter." I'm like, "I know nothing about marketing, but okay, I'll use Facebook for you." My pay was shitty. My stress level was high. My at the time, fiance was like, "We can't do this anymore. You quit." And I was like, okay, so I've been a housewife since 2012. I haven't had a job in 3.5 years. I do all the housework, I do all the cleaning. I love to cook. I mow the lawn. I hate mowing. It's the worst part of the thing is mowing in the Houston summer. It's so hot. But I do.
Housewives of Houston?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we bought a house the first time. We got a sweet deal on it. We have a pool. I have 2 cats who act like dogs. I somehow, in the sorting of myself, I'm now the sweet one of my friend group and the maternal one, and I take care of it with so many people in my house. We're like, "You're the sweet one now." What? Yeah, people like me. People really like me now. Generally, it's really confusing. So yeah, we're probably gonna. Having babies probably really soon. I haven't officially told no one is so. People kind of
she's just poking holes in all the
No, we're not actively trying. But it's I'm at that point where it's if I can say it to myself, I can accept the reality that it's weird. I'm a housewife and married, and someone likes me, and I'm in a regular tabletop game, and I'm a bigger dork than I was in high school. It's great.
Woo! Yeah!
I went to San Francisco for a couple years.
and studied music
Just went
there.
there.
No, I studied. What if it wasn't school? You guys, we put out so much pressure on it. What if I didn't go to school? What if that?
That's fine.
Jeez. But I did go to school. Thank God I went to school. Jeez, that's really that awkward moment. I'm just gonna go. No, I went to SF State for a couple years, and then I did an exchange year in South America, and I came back and finished. And then I went to conservatory in Germany.
Ach, Deutschland.
Yeah, in Deutschland, ja. So I studied there for 3 years. I finished my degree, and then I worked in different orchestras in different countries, opera and stuff. And yeah, it's still what I do. I teach them music as well. And
did you sing?
No. I studied bassoon. So I did my undergraduate degree in bassoon. I majored in bassoon, and then I went and did my master's degree in bassoon. And yes, I'm a bassoonist. And so so I play in orchestras. I teach bassoon, and do you
feel like your degree was applicable?
It was just I felt like it didn't really translate to what I work in. Degrees in bassoon, work in bassoon, and and I was playing in Switzerland one day bassoon in an orchestra, and I met my girlfriend Vera. She's a viola player, so.
Oh.
And so I live in southern Germany and play bassoon.
Sweet.
Yeah, you do.
But do you play bassoon?
We actually have the same teacher.
I sat down piano and it was really awkward. I can't really read music anymore.
So you speak German?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can tell from your accent that you're fluent.
Yeah.
That's really all you need.
Hey Laura, what about you?
Yeah, what do you do?
Let's see.
Should we do Vera too?
Yeah. I mean, he said actually everything.
Everything. That your name was
Almost.
Vera. Nothing else.
That's the most important. No, I'm Vera. I live in Basel, in Switzerland, very close to Germany, where girls live. Because it's not so easy to come to Switzerland.
We lived together for a while, but it's hard to get the visa by Switzerland. So I officially
he had to
moved
move
Germany.
back to Germany, but yeah, but it's not so far, just half an hour. So.
Oh, really? Wow.
And yeah, I'm a professional musician too, and I play the viola, and yeah, we met in the orchestra, and so that's the reason why I'm here.
And who's better at their instrument, you or the bassoonist?
Let's have a battle.
Battle the bassoon.
Our relationship is based on battles. The devil went down to Georgia.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Laura Walker, formerly Brent. I went to University of San Francisco and got a master's in marketing. And I lived in Japan for 3 years and had a cooking show, which is kind of my pride and joy. Yeah, it was on an English station in Japan. And now I work for MIT at the Center for Finance and Policy.
Awesome.
And I married a great guy, and it looks like we're going to move to London in a year.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.